ESPN analyst and former NFL quarterback Dan Orlovsky believes that quarterback Justin Fields will play MVP-level football for the Chicago Bears for this upcoming season. So let's talk about this, people. What is going on, y'all? Faiz Sports all back at it with another video talking, of course, some NFL here to talk about the Chicago Bears. So if you're a Bears fan, hit the big subscribe button down below. What are you waiting for? I promise you, you will not regret it, people. Go ahead and do that now, in fact. Make sure you are following me on all my social media platforms, Twitter, X, whatever it's called at this point, and make sure you hit the bell icon so you're notified every time I drop a new video. All right, so let's get into this. So ESPN First Take had a segment which they talked about Fields, and I gotta be honest with you guys, like, I've been very shocked with the national media's coverage of the Bears, and in particular Justin Fields, this offseason and leading into the season. Like, Fields has been everywhere. Like, it's insane how much more coverage the Bears are getting because they never used to get this much coverage. So I just want to point that out. So anyways, they had a segment talking about this, and Dan Orlovsky said that he believes that Justin Fields will play MVP-level football this upcoming season. Now, it is important to preface that by saying MVP-level football, not saying that he will win the MVP award, because Orlovsky said that he doesn't believe he'll win the MVP because he doesn't think his team will be good enough. And we all know that your team has to be an elite team, a top 3 team, most likely to win the award. So he's saying he'll play like an MVP candidate, but probably won't win the award. Now, why does he feel this way? So the points he broke down was, number one, because of the DJ Moore trade, which we've talked about ad nauseum. People, like, this is literally like the key that unlocks Fields, right? This is the A.J. Brown for Jalen Hurts, Stephon Diggs for Josh Allen, Tyreek Hill for Tua Tagovailoa, like the list goes on and on. This is the wide receiver one to unlock Justin Fields. So that's the first reason he said he's felt this way since the Bears acquired DJ Moore. The second reason, the offensive line additions. We all know Justin Fields has gotten sacked so many times. And so the fact that the Bears were able to address the offensive line by drafting Darnell Wright, a top 10 talent, or a top 10 pick, and then getting Nate Davis in free agency, the fact that Braxton Jones going into year 2, Tevin Jenkins making those incremental improvements. Like, you have I wouldn't say an elite offensive line by any means, but certainly an improved offensive line, a serviceable offensive line at least. Whereas before it was porous. It was terrible. It was not acceptable. So that's the second reason. And finally, the third reason, which I thought was the strongest point that I want to share with you guys, is him talking about Justin Fields in year 2 of Luke Getsy's offense. So going into year 2 of the offense, in year 3 overall, but more importantly, the offense, he talked about how Luke Getsy, we all know, runs the Kyle and Mike Shanahan offense. And in this offense, on average, I haven't checked these numbers, but I wouldn't think that Orlovsky's lying, but on average, the quarterback in year 2 of this system, and some of the quarterbacks that have played in the system are like Kirk Cousins, Baker Mayfield, Matt Ryan. On average, quarterbacks in the system, Jimmy Garoppolo, another one, on their second year, they average around 4,100 passing yards and about 32 touchdowns. All right? That's on average. You didn't say it's, a lock or anything like that, but on average. And I thought that was, something eye-opening, because I did not know that stat. It's 4,100 passing yards and 32 TDs. That's a fantastic season for Justin Fields. A fantastic season if he has that. Now, obviously, the interception should be relatively low. We're not talking about a Jameis here with 30 and 30. But you get my point here. Like, this would be a fantastic year. So if that holds true and Fields does put up those numbers, absolutely, those are MVP type numbers. So I'm with Dan on this one, man. Like, Justin Fields has every opportunity to put up MVP like numbers this year. All of the signs point to breakout. I don't need to go over them again. We already know it. So, like, I agree with Dan. I think he is spot on here, and the points that he laid out were fantastic. So get ready, folks, because we are going to see that leap. We're going to see MVP candidate football. And if the Bears are any good, look out. That's all I'm going to say. So let me know what you guys think. Leave a comment down below with your thoughts. As always, thanks for watching. Go Bears.